So, this was originally going to be just a normal episode of Minecraft, or Deck of Craft, but I went to record some Civilization, like 20 minutes ago, and my game just abruptly ended. And I came onto Minecraft and realised, oh shit, like, I usually just do a little bit of a show around of what I've been up to, and I haven't been up to anything since I last played. Other than just sort of slowly working on the storage room. So, instead, this is kind of just going to be like Minecraft gameplay with me venting about a couple of things that are related to the channel identity and what I'm doing with the channel, because I've been posting on the community tabs over the past couple of days and trying to get some opinions, because I know that some people, they don't watch the videos still, but they still sort of check in every so often to see what I'm up to. I've had a couple of people that I recognise from the State of Decay days, some people that I recognise from even before State of Decay with like WWE stuff, that still sort of chime in every so often. So I figured that was a good way to get an opinion. And with Cyberpunk coming out next week, there's a big opportunity that we could gain some new viewers. And I've been thinking about a rebrand. Now, I'm not going to rush into it, I'm going to sort of think it over for a little bit more. AKA think it over for like another hour or two, and then decide and start working on stuff. But I wanted to just sort of address it in a video and sort of clear things up. So, I ended up changing my gamer tag. My gamer tag has been Deck of Cards for like the past 3 years, because that's what the channel was. And my original thinking when choosing Deck of Cards, obviously it was Deck O Cards, inspired by Jared. I don't know why. Jared, I got a Jared, but with like a little bit of a Joker playing card, that kind of twist added to it, I guess. And I also like the sort of undertone that doing YouTube is a bit of a gamble. But that was kind of my ideology behind it, and I was like, oh, if I ever make merch, I'm gonna be able to like do loads of really, really cool gambling inspired merch, and it'll be like, playing cards and Wonderland and all that sort of kooky stuff. But as of late, I've kind of been drifting away from the concept of staying as Deck of Cards. I feel like it's a bit of a hindrance. It's not very catchy. It never really has been. People call me Deck for short, which I'm fine with. You can call me Deck, you can call me Oliver, you can call me Charlie, whatever you want to call me. I'm fine with any of the names that I use in video games, any of the names that I use on social media, whatever. At this point, I would probably prefer to be called Oliver. That's kind of like the social media name that I'm going with. It's just easier at the moment. You see people all the time creating channels and sort of like using a bit of a front, I guess, to kind of like distance away from the personal life. So I'm trying to sort of do that to kind of have like a bit of a disconnect, so that Oliver is like my online personality, because we're not the same person. And I do have to exaggerate things or, watch what I say when I start recording, because not everybody might understand my humour or where I'm coming from or my views or anything like that. So I'm thinking about sort of developing that a little bit more and going by that name a lot more frequently. And basically, if you follow me on any social medias, which I know a lot of people don't, but if you do and you see it, then that's why. It's just me sort of experimenting with that. But overall, like, just Deck of Cards in general, I'm not really vibing with anymore. And I wanted to do Cheeky Hyena. The reason being is obviously, if you know me, I really like hyenas. I think they're cool as fuck. And the cheeky is kind of like a sort of British spin on it. Because I know that word isn't really a global word. Or if it is, it's not really used as much as it is here. I think, like, just overall, I want to do a bit of a rebrand. And I think sort of attaching more of a sort of, not to go down the route of a furry, but to attach some kind of animal persona, I think would be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm not sure, and this is why I've been posting in the polls and stuff, because my head is all over the place about it, and I'm the kind of person that likes to just sort of make a decision and go for it, even though that's not really the rational way of doing things. I don't really like sitting and thinking it through for weeks and weeks and weeks. But as it currently stands, I've got no content at the moment to go out over the next week until Cyberpunk comes out, so there's going to be videos, but they're going to be a little bit scattered. And when Cyberpunk drops, I'm just going to be uploading as much as possible if I've got it. It's not going to be like a once-a-day thing. It will probably spread out eventually into being once a day if the game is, like, insanely long. But the current plan is to just kind of go ham. I'm also hoping that I can get some stuff done on Twitch with a friend and we can upload some co-op and multiplayer stuff, but there's no schedule for that at the moment. And yeah, it's all kind of up in the air for at least the next week until Cyberpunk comes out, unless they decide to delay it again, in which case I give up. I don't know what to do anymore. But yeah, you kind of get my idea behind the rebranding, I hope, if it ends up happening. There will be, like, the username will change, the whole, like, the profile picture will change, and I'll probably end up making, like, a custom banner and stuff. And I'll make all my social medias match if they don't already. I need a rehash. We need to, what's it called? What's it called when they fucking start fresh, but sort of, we need, like, a soft reboot. We need, like, a soft reboot of the channel. Deck of Cards is only really synonymous with State of Decay, and no, not anymore, not anymore. We're done. We're done with that part. I'm grateful for that part, and I'm glad that we experienced State of Decay, but we're over it now. It's gone. It's sorted. We'll wait until the next one, and then we'll go through the whole process again when I can afford a new Xbox. Unless there's any sugar daddies that would like to buy me one. Anywho, getting off topic. But yeah, I've got, like, sort of ideas in my head, and I want to roll with them. And the polls going up were kind of like just a little bit of clarification of what people thought. And I think, like, as a whole, not a lot of people are going to care. I'm thinking if I do it when Cyberpunk come out and people are bothered about it and they go, then it is what it is, you know. I like to think that the people that still stick around and watch me from the State of Decay days or wherever you found me originally, you're watching it for the content and not just for, oh, he's called Deck of Cards. So, yeah, I wanted to sort of vent about it a little bit because I don't really know where I stand with it and what I'm doing, and I have no fucking idea. But anywho, it is what it is. I'm going to keep on working on stuff and hopefully get some content out over the course of the next week. If Cyberpunk comes out at midnight, I should be able to get episodes out, like, early Wednesday morning GMT time, or I guess late night Eastern Pacific time. So keep an eye out if you are excited for Cyberpunk. I am very excited, unless they fucking delay it again. But yeah, there we go. There's my lovely little confused rant. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave me some feedback in the comment section if you'd like, or go and vote on the polls if they're still up. But yeah, I wanted to get it out on a video so that people understand, and, you know, people have got a better chance of seeing it, and it's not just like a sudden change. So, thank you for listening, or watching, or both, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.